Hello and welcome to Cyber Week here at Thomann. I'm Jason from the Synthesizer channel and welcome to our Cyber Week Deals. We have got, as you can see, quite a few bits and bobs around us. So, alongside these is the website. So you might want to get yourself a second device. We need to just a bit of technical moment. We've got me coming out of the laptop seconds later. I don't like to hear myself back. So it might very well benefit you all to get a second device so that you can watch the live stream, participate in the live chat, which I would love to see, and be able to respond as much as possible to engage with you. Do feel free to ask questions, but also to enable yourselves to check out the pricings of these wonderful things. Obviously, we are going to be able to play some of them, maybe not others, so yeah, do engage. So, as you heard there, let's look at the website, shall we? Let's do that first of all. Okay, so if you go to the homepage of Thomann and you see already right in the middle of the screen is the Cyber Week Deals, click on that to get in there and then scroll yourself down a little bit and you see the categories. We want you to click on keys. Now keys, don't be frightened, is also going to contain piano keyboards. But that's okay, you can deal with that, right? Anyway, you'll see all the deals here. Now be aware that there are two different types of deals. There is a giveaway, which means that you get a freebie for the price, and there are also percentage savings. And each gear has its own percentage savings. So you can save quite a lot of money by just purchasing things that you might very well want to buy. Just to note that this is a fixed list. If there is something on the list that, or there's something isn't on the list that you want, then that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Maybe you can suggest it for maybe next time. But there's also, on our channel, the last video we launched was a €6,000 giveaway. So you might want to go and sign up to that one as well, because that can give you free stuff. But that's not this video. This video, sit still, get your two devices, get your checkbook, get your PayPal, get your credit card, and get ready to purchase some music gear. Right. Software. Yes. But it's not all about hardware. Oh, no. Some of us like to make music with software. So just to go back to the website and go back to the homepage, there are a bunch of download deals. I'll mention this once and only once. I'm going backwards and forwards. I'm pressing things too many times, but you don't have to do this. I'm trying to find. So, download deals, which can net you up to 80% off. Definitely worth going through there. And obviously, as you can see, there's a bunch of cool stuff that you probably would want to buy anyway. So do make sure that you check that after this live stream. Let's have a quick look at who's in the chat room, shall we? Sound like a children's presenter for a minute, but that's fine. We're good with that, right? Hello, hey, how are you doing? And we've got Jason Maggs there. Hello, Jason. Thank you for tuning in. And we've also got some other people I don't know, so that's fine. Karsten, good to see you. I hope you're ready with your wallet. What are you going to buy? Anyway, so yeah, so to start, where do we start with all this wonderful stuff? And there is quite a lot of wonderful stuff. So let's talk about the jam I did at the beginning. The Monopoly by Behringer is, of course, a clone of the Korg Monopoly, which was released by Korg in 1981, discontinued in 84. I was lucky enough to own one of those synths back in the day, back in the 90s, and it's one of those synths that I absolutely regret selling. It's a little bit bigger than this, but I had a lot of fun when I saw this on the list. I said, right, that's going to be the synth I use to open this whole event. 4 oscillators, one more than a Mini Moog. And it's also paraphonic, which means you can play those 4 oscillators independently through the filter. So, also it has a chord function. I'm going to demonstrate that too as well, because I like that. So you go to poly mode, you pick and you've got literally, Charlie says, maybe not with that kind of sort of sound, but there you go, chord mode, wonderful. Also, with the arpeggiator, you can cycle through each oscillator. Now, I spent a long time with my Monopoly back in the day, and I managed to get some really interesting rhythmic things out of it. That was like 20 years ago, so I can't remember how I did that. I was trying to do that, I promise you. I was trying to show you how to do that. but I just didn't get it. So basically, you just go into poly mode and you go for, let's try it. Let's try and do something. You'll have to forgive me if this sounds absolutely ghastly, because it may do. As you can see, it's stepping through there. Is it on latch? Yep. Right. So change the. Oh. Okay, so you get the idea. Anyway, I won't go too deep with that, or I'm getting sucked back into it. Stop, damn you! Too much fun. So that's on our list. And if we go to the download deals, this is, follow me with your second device. We will check back over to the Thomann webpage, and this is your test now. The first person to tell me the price of this in euros, or the deal price, the Cyber Week deal price, gets a free wink. Worth doing, I know. So here we go. Is anyone there? I mean, actually, I'm going to let you do that. So what's the price of this? Come on. Thank you, another couture. Yes, QVC is absolutely, that's my main initiative for doing this, is to the QVC of synthesizers. And how much is that? How many have you got left, Bob? We've got 5 left, so you better keep bidding. And they're going fast with these prices. So anyone come back to the price? Synth QVC, yes. I hope to see some Wasp. Ooh, we hadn't planned, but I do own a NAT, so I mean, it would be rude not to, right? Okay, so no one's coming back to me quick enough with the price. I'm going to keep the price 579. Mario's, thank you. 479. Carlos, what is the actual price? Is it 579? Is it 479? Is it 49 euros? It isn't. It isn't 49 euros. You won't find this for 49. You might find a picture. I'll sign a picture for 49 euros. There you go. Of this. Okay, so the actual price is. Dang, 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 dang. It was right at the top, wasn't it? Keys. See, we're doing this together, and I'm 579, and there it is. And if you click on the link, you can see that it is down from 679. That's a €100 saving. That's the QVC coming right in there. That's 100 euros. You're saving 100 euros with this. Right, we've got an hour. We've got how many synthesizers, guys? More than 5. Isn't that right? So if I've done 10 minutes on the Monopoly, that doesn't leave a lot of time for everything else.
We give more than 6.
We did more than 6. We've got more than 6 synthesizers. So, okay, here we go. What are we going to do next? Well, let's do something that doesn't require to be plugged in. So let's look at something at the other end of the scale. We'll look at the Akai MPK Mini. It's red with black keys. It's a MIDI controller for the new age, I think you said? The new age MIDI controller. So it's got a USB input. It's probably it is the cheapest way to get MPC pads. And these aren't, you know, fake Akai ones. They're the real ones. So you're getting that kind of touch sensitivity. That rebound. Get programming with that. Also comes with some plugins as well. So what's the price of this little bad boy? This is great. Okay. 84? 84 euros. Come get one. And there are only 5 of these left. So the first 5 get a trip to, no, they don't get any trips. A trip to the shop in their own vehicle. Okay. Fantastic. I'm going to check in with the, just get that page absolutely ready so I can just flip over to it. Things are moving fast. Okay, so we've done synthesizers. We've done controllers. Get it while you can. Let's go and do something a bit random. Let's do something in between. Oh, look at this. Oh, I do like this. If you've never met, it does feel like QVC now, doesn't it? The set's falling apart. Taxi! Okay. This is live TV. Anything can happen, right? Okay. So, if you've never had a boutique in your hands, it's a solidly constructed, nice plastic base, but solidly constructed sort of replica of one of the Roland, you know, legends from Roland. So this is the TR-606, and it replicates it exactly. Now this is 369, if I'm not much mistaken. And, you know, you can pair this with the TB303, just as it was intended, to recreate a bass player and a drummer. Make techno. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna try that not. I hope I'm right with that, by the way. If I'm wrong, it's possible because I want to rattle through these at reasonable pace to give you chance to interact and to all bass. It's 339. It's less than that. 339 euros. It was 379. That's a bargain. Go and grab one. Grab 2. Okay. So what have we got? Cyber Week Jason. Yeah, there we go. Okay. B-stock Akai going cheap. Maybe that is exactly what it is. Okay, so we've done drums, we've done synthesizer, we have done controllers. Okay, so one of my personal favorites of the whole of these deals, and I've just got myself one of these, so I've just scratched the surface of this particular instrument, and I have had a great deal of fun doing it. And it is something that maybe you should have a lot of fun with too. This one is the Bogdan, I hope I'm saying this right, Roginski sort of special edition, which comes with this rather lovely yellow and banana-like finish. Definitely gorgeous, and as you heard, that was one of his tracks that I was jamming along to, which comes in the sequencer preset. So, you know, it's perfect for making beats. It's a groove box, and Polyend stuff's great. It really feels good. And it's the sort of bit of gear that you buy and you want to spend time with. So it's a bit of a workflow. You learn to do that, but it's massively rewarding. And of course, you can load your own samples into it. It's also got a granular synthesizer built in and a wavetable synthesizer. So you have got plenty of stuff to play around with there. All on mini jacks, USB-C for power. And this little beauty is reduced to 498. Go get yourself one of these, down from 689. That is top tip for Cyber Week deals. Okay, right, so that's one of everything, I think. So what do we go back to the start now? Do we go back to a synthesizer? And in a kind of paired earlier, it's the Pro One. Okay, I'm going to attempt to try and unplug and plug this in live and see if we don't get any other gremlins. There's no more B-stock available, by the way, if I drop it, which of course might happen. Okay. Oh, nice full-size output. Now then. Yes, as we can hear that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's great. Doesn't that sound great? You see, that's why you want one of these. That lovely fat. Now, I do own a Sequential Pro One, which I've had since Crikey, actually my friend Shay found it in a junk shop, and I paid a long time ago, back in the 90s, and he managed to sort of import it from Wales to England, where I was living at the time. Here we go. There we go. Fantastic. Nothing's happening. I don't know why that is. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get synthesizers on a live stream with a monkey in a suit. Okay, so we might come back to that one, but why is it? Well, you've got a drone there. Everything's plugged in. It's up on there. You're at 10. Where can you go from there? Yeah, okay. Definitely nothing. Oh, you know what? Is it really? No. That's just modulation. I'm confused. Oh. End of broadcast. Yeah, you have to select the switch. Of course you do. Right. I do have one of these, I promise you. A lot of glide on there. What? Inimitable sound of the Pro One, a very creamy sounding synth, loads of bass options as well. You need one of those in your life. How much is that? That's down to 198 euros. Am I right with that? I'm guessing again. What do you know? What do you know? Wagyu, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Much appreciation to that one. Okay, so what have we got? Go back to your website. This is why you need this next to you, so you can do that so I can crack on. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. So that is your synth option. What else can you do? Modulation of this thing is crazy. I'm not going to go too much to it, but you can do all sorts of... Why wouldn't you need that in your life? You would, wouldn't you? Okay, so that's the Pro One. Go grab yourself one of those. I mean, we could switch immediately over to the Wasp, which, because it's already there, we should perhaps do that. Or we can go somewhere else. I mean, I've got lots of things around me. For instance, I'm going to show you these guys, because it means I can have a little break from patching and worrying synthesizers. Is that even a thing? Am I actually a synth warrior? It's like, I think I might be. Okay, these guys are under 45 bucks each. Is a great gift for anyone. Your kids, your girlfriend, wife, partner, yourself. Maybe your partner wants to buy you one of these and a bottle of aftershave, because, I mean, let's face it, you've got to smell good and sound good, right? That's what it's about. You've got delay, you've got the synth. 45 bucks, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Just put that in your trolley right now. Whatever you buy, you need one of those. Okay, so that's the Monotrons, duo and delay. Okay, so we've got through at least 4 things, maybe 5, 6 out of our list. What else have we got here? Anything that you would like to see? Talk to me. What's going on in this crazy live stream QVC edition of guitars and basses? It's not, is it? Right, so what have I got there? Yeah, Pro One, that's a great price too. It is a great price. Thank you, Hugo, for confirming 199. Fantastic, okay. Pricey gear sitting sideways. I suspect things more sideways. Price, oh, you mean, can you see that? Or can you, what are you? Moog, isn't that, we should do the Moog next, I think. Should we go Moog? Who wants to do that? Let's do it. That's something that is, none of that's pricey. It's all affordable, and you need it in your life. I mean, don't you? So we're going to try and move over to something a little bit special. One of my top synths of 2020, and one that was, quite honestly, very difficult to send back because I was doing things with it that I couldn't do with anything else. Now I'm going to need a 1/4-inch jack at the back. Thank you, Moog, for doing that, because I was just about to panic that I didn't have a mini jack. And I do need the power supply for it, which is somewhere around here. It's not just at home that you do this stuff, it's in a studio environment like this, where even with all the preparation in the world, you still have to be, as we used to call it when I worked in the music shop, A&E, which is an elbow. Just being on the floor looking for cables, which was never a good thing. Right, so we have plugged in. Oh, can you see this? Is this a pleasing kind of angle for you, Lucas, who's doing that? Right, now I've got to remember how this thing works. So anyone wants to help me in the comments, you know who you are. Okay. Oh, I do love it. That polyrhythmic. Unmistakably Moog, right? Okay, that's one side of it. Let's bring the second. I'm going to stop there because I'm actually hypnotizing myself. So if you have any children at home that won't go to bed at bedtime, I suggest one of these as your first line after go to bed. Literally put it on outside their room and leave that going, and you should have no problems. So Moog, thank you very much for that. You have created the ultimate put your children to sleep device for hypnotizing. Anyway, I want to stop playing that because that's yeah. There's a couple of things that I think I might be taking home with me today. Anyway, so get 2 of those and the DFAM in the studio bundle for the absolute joy. But this is definitely something that will surprise you. And if you're ever in that kind of moment where you've got sort of a few minutes but you don't have any inspiration, this thing can just lift you out of that and take you on a mystical journey. Pair it with a delay. Oops, I'm turning the volume up again. I will hypnotize myself. I will do that. Then, you know, delays, reverbs, and you're creating something that's quite sumptuous and very delightful. So, Moog, thank you, the Subharmonicon. Great. Obviously, yeah, of course, it's semi-modular as well. Not just that. Okay, so where are we going now? Any suggestions? You can see what's here. Come on. What do you want me to get out next? And do you want me to plug it in? Do you want me to plug it in, or do you want me to talk about it? I mean, most of you will absolutely know this stuff. Some of you will know some of the stuff. I know none of it. No, I'm joking, of course, I know some of the stuff. We talked about the, I'm going to do a bit of filler while I wait for you to comment. Obviously, we talked about the TR-606, the Roland sort of boutique version. We've also got, and we talked about the TB-303. Now, to go with that, you've got yourself a TD-3, which is the Behringer TB-303 clone. So you might want to get that to go with it. And this is the red version. Now, I think this is, at the moment, at a ridiculous price. It's already ridiculously cheap. And yeah, there's only one thing that can sound like a TB-303, right? It's the TB-303. So if you want that, if you need that in your life, now's your time to buy one. Don't sit on the fence. Straight away. That. Get yourself the delay to go with it.
Poo Ninja just joined the stream.
Poo Ninja. Get yourself one of these, guy. Literally that and that. I want to see that. Message us. Good to see you. So there we go. TB-303. Do I need to talk about the TB-303? Do you know what this is? It's red. There are many colors, but this one's red, and red means reduced. It's a red price. It's a deal price. And that's what you've got there with it. Back to the QVC. Throw some thumbs up, folks. There we go. Wasp, red TD-3. Ah, that's quite interesting. Yeah, so we've talked about that. Let's move on. Uno. Right, so, okay, flip a coin. Are there any gifts to this live stream? Well, I will say, kabos, my eyesight's not so great that way. Yes and no. The gifts are whatever you want to buy yourself. It's you treating yourself to whatever you want from this lineup. That's your treat. However, if you go at the end of this live stream and check out the other videos, the last video we released is a giveaway video. So you can hopefully win yourself something cool there. So that's the giveaway. We're running one not during this live stream. The gift is the live stream. That's my gift to you from Thomann Synthesizers. Thank you. Okay, so without further ado, we said Wasp. Did we say Wasp? Yeah, we said Wasp, didn't we?
I think it was the most suggested one.
It is. Do you know what? Electronic Dream Plant. And obviously we lost Chris Huggett fairly recently, which is quite sad. I mean, he was, you know, one of the legends, synth legends, I think, engineers from Britain. And yeah, he gave us this and the Oscar. And obviously did a lot of work with Novation in his later life. The base station was his too, the original base station. So I had a Wasp. I have a Nat Special, which actually is from the time when he left EDP. And the Nat Special is actually, let's go high up, is actually by Adrian Wagner, who was his sort of he did more of the design stuff for the company, whereas Chris was the brains behind the operation, the engineer. Yeah, is this the Moog one now, or is this? I'm confused. What have I done? No, there it is. That's okay. I'm live stuff. Thanks. Lucas is just helping me here. Thank you, Lucas. Everyone needs a Lucas in their life, don't they? Okay. Timo, how you doing over there? I've got to give a shout out to Timo because he's like doing stuff in that. Yeah, and Phil's being like solid. So, I'm got to be careful with my microphone. No banging, no holding my microphone, my hand. Is that good? Can you hear that okay? Fine. Good audio sound. Better. Fantastic. There we go. So that's everybody. Right. Okay, so let's do the thing. This is the part of the show where nothing makes a sound. So hopefully we can actually easily get something. Yep. Yep. Everybody hear that? Once again, it's a picnic problem. I haven't turned the volume up. Oh, but still. So if you buy one of these synths, you will be required to operate it. I'm just going to warn you there. And at first, it might not make sound because this is subtractive synthesis. Everything's taken away from it. But we're adding some stuff now. Not pitch modulation, noise signal. This is really not making any sound at all. Have I plugged it into the right output? Okay, so once again, the oscillator shape is not being assigned. Good to note on this as well is that the standard Wasp only had square and triangle. The NAT incorporated the enhanced waveform, which has been included in this. So that's something that's really nice sounding, as you can hear, can't you? Can you hear that? None of this is actually making any sound. So I don't know why it's not making any. That made a sound, but that's how? What? Okay, I'm doing this. I can synth. That's just modulation. That's not going to do anything. That's pitch. I mean, this is our mixer, right? So. All right, hands off. Just to give you the sound of that. Oh, it's on, enhanced. Oh, okay. That's no idea. I'm not sure why this is obviously, you know, we've not rehearsed every part of this, just most of it. Right. I can't hear this. I can't hear the second oscillator. Oh. There we go. Okay, that sounds pretty horrible. So you can make that sound. These patches will be available afterwards if you zoom in on your computer and freeze the screen. You know, that's a free gift. There's your free gift. Terrible. I mean, it is capable of making some. I mean, the filter is absolutely legendary, and as you found, if you get into modular, you will know, as you're already into modular, you know that. Oh, that's too low. That's gone. Where's that gone? I think there's something weird with the keyboard combination. There's nothing up there. Stuff down there, I have no idea. I can't. Perhaps maybe if I put it in unison or kind of a monophonic mode, maybe it'll. No, it's not going to go up there. So I hear a lot of you are buying old cassette units and making that kind of music with cassettes and trying to get the warped sound. Save yourself the money. This is only, I mean, this is a bargain at the price it is. Anybody know what the price of this is right now? The reduction, it's cheaper than the Pro One. So if you've only got one synth, go yellow, go black. Don't forget, incorporate one of those. That should already be in your basket as we speak. Okay, so the price of that is 169 euros. That's a saving of, ooh, do the maths. 53 euros. I did the maths for you. Okay, so let's hop over to the chat. Let's see what we've got going on there. It sounds like a was three, yeah. That's a beauty. Each synth you have to lean against. Yeah, you do, absolutely. You know, I'm lucky that I've owned a few of these synths or continue to own them, and that's it. There's always a learning curve, and you can always, it's worthwhile sitting down for as long as you possibly can with one synth just to sort of spend that time to get to know some of its idiosyncrasies. You know, a lot of this stuff has a vintage heritage, you know, everything, I think, to some degree. And it does take it is a learning curve, and that's a good thing. So you need to, but whatever you buy today with your Monotron, whatever you buy today, spend time with, you know, enjoy the weekend with just, you know, a little bit of a locked room and enjoy the time. Okay, so how are we doing for time? Talking about time, we are now more than halfway through the live stream. So we've done the Wasp, we've done the Pro One, we've done the Monopoly. Let's have a look what we've got. I haven't mentioned this, but depending on how many of these we sell, I will end the show with a I don't know if I should do this, but if you buy enough stuff, I'll get the Keytar out. The Korg, what is it? The Korg RX100S. I mean, it's a beautifully named Keytar, but it's a Keytar nonetheless. I will play that for you. The more money you spend, so keep that coming in. Tell me you've bought something, and I think how many should we get to? 100 units sold. I will play that to end. So, Keytar. Is it a thing? Is it a thing we should do? We're going to do it. So that's the way it is forwards. Right. Somebody mentioned the Uno, but behind the Uno, I'm going to just do a little bit of chat and try and sort of pace out because we've still got a few things to get through. Soma Labs. Now, yeah, this stuff is special, and we have here. Whoops! I think I've just dropped something. That's my thing that enables you to hear me. Have I broken my audio, Timo? Am I audible? Don't sit, what? I didn't even realize I was sitting on it. I wasn't sitting on it. I know the difference. So the Ornament 8 gives you it's an organismic sequencer, and as you know, or you may know, with the Soma stuff, it's all based on touch. And this thing is, look at that. That is, if you did want to, you know, it's like a bed of nails. Don't sit on it. Don't sit on that. You know, absolutely not. Ouch. But do use it to control your Lyra 8 and your Pulsar 24 because that's what it's designed to be done. And I think you can sort of, yeah, it's a really special thing. So this is reduced at the moment, and this is a really special thing. So it's not going to be for everyone, and that's fine. We like those niches, and we've all got those niches and those little sort of things that we like. So that is definitely something for some of you to purchase whilst it's reduced. So I'm going to put that behind me. And I'm going to tempt fate that I won't sit on it. And we can move on to something that actually makes a sound. So we are nearly at the end, aren't we? I think we've just got the Unos to, is that right? Am I right? Is this, what's the list? Who's counting? I think we have. It's just this. Oh, hang on. No. Yes? Well, maybe. Let's do this. So, volume's down, MIDI's out. How are we going to hear this? Did we get a power supply for this? Have we got a USB cable? That's the thing. I've got USB power here. I just need the USB cable. Now the beauty of this is it's red and black, and it's got a built-in keyboard. So analog synthesizer, 3 variable wave shape oscillators, fantastic filter, multi-mode filter in there as well. And it's the Pro version of the very popular and best-selling IK Multimedia analog synth. And I have got in my bag, it's a micro USB. I've got, obviously that's not micro, that's USB-C. You know, we've all entered an age when micro USB is less. So yeah, I've got a power bank bag in there. That's got it in the main compartment. Talk to yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Is all Wagyu? Yes, Soma stuff is all bonkers, but you know, I love it. The Lyra 8 that I reviewed a couple. Actually, it was during the first lockdown, I think. Yeah, that was the pink one. Again, I had way too much fun with that. In a way that I didn't expect. And that's nice. I like it when gear surprises me. And it's not for the usual kind of learning curves that you get, and you get something back which is definitely beneficial. It can help you get out of that sometimes, you know. Auxiliary power. Why has it got an auxiliary power? Let's see if I've got this the right way around. Okay. Or OLED screen. Tiny OLED screen. Now, obviously, it's a small. There's two versions. There's the desktop, which is here, and it's calibrating. I'm trying to play it. It won't make a sound. I will learn. So it's still calibrating. That's good. So it's going to be in tune. I'm hoping. I've lost my flow now. What's the flow? So we're talking about this lovely small synthesizer. There's a full keyboard version of it as well. That is not in the deals for Cyber Week. So if you want the big keyboard, you can always get the Akai and pair it with this. So what have we got? Oh, I've turned the volume down. This should be significantly easier. Nice. Let's go through some presets. I'm going to assume that that's cut off. Okay, so preset. Oh, I mean, something this small shouldn't sound this big. Again, I was impressed with the Uno. I think I had it in a top, a sort of gift guide, I think. That's something that's, you know, you might want to check that as well. Gifts under 100, but over 100. Polypluck. So the data wheel is pushed to enter, which again is nice. It's you know, it's something you could easily use. I mean, that is, you know. Excellent. Oh, I've just changed that again. Mass. Cool, I'm doing what I'm doing here. And there's a sequencer built in as well. Maybe you shouldn't use that sound with that sequencer, but maybe we can try and find a pad. It's paraphonic. And of course, you've got this matrix here to do any editing. And it's okay, you actually get used to it. Same with the smaller one. Oh. The Uno Synth Pro is fabulous. What a great little thing. And again, you know, for someone who comes from a small studio, so having something that sounds that big in a small studio is a blessing. So that's it there. Do we know the price of that? Do we know the price of it? Okay, and how many people have bought anything yet? Let me know in the comments. What have you bought out of our lovely cyber deals? What have you bought today? Have you finished it yet? Have you started? So this is 366 euros, down from 399. It's a good saving. Yeah, You also might want to throw yourself on a Tomatone Deluxe into your basket as well. So the ornament is 633 from 689. So you know, again, you'd have to sort of, you need that. So TD-3, 79 bucks. Anyway, I did, if you don't want to stump up the, you know, very worthwhile 366 euros for this, you can get big sounding small, not to be confused with Biggie Smalls, who's a different thing altogether, with the Uno synth that was the original Uno synth, which is 129 euros. And you can see it's small, it's robust, and you can carry it around with you. And again, you know, with the USB, it means it can be powered off a power brick, power bank. So you can take it out with you, headphones, and just sit in wherever you want to be, playing synthesizers. So, Uno Synth Pro. What have we got left? Don't forget, Keytar. That's left. That's, if you haven't seen that, I'm going to show you on the screen here, as we have it somewhere. Maybe it's right there. So show more. Always show more. There it is. The Korg RK100S. Slightly mirrored black, and look at that. 777. It's the star prize, isn't it? It really is the star prize, with a couple of, you know, really worthy kind of like runners up. So, who has bought anything today? Because we are literally one synth away from the end of this live stream. Talk to me, guys.
JD purchased the Keytar.
No!
Nice to see you playing it.
No! Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that. I came on to Uno Synth Pro. Ask Google. Oh, what does Google know? Is that in pounds or is that in euros? TB3MO. No. As with any of the Behringer stuff, they make a ton of it, and then they ship it, and then they sell it. And I don't know how their sort of production runs are, but they tend to sort of then build up again and then release it. They want to sell out, and it's a good business model. As they RD6, which is the Behringer in translucent red, is also available, and I think that's I want to say 89, 83 euros, somewhere around that kind of price point. But that's also available. So I think it is just the Keytar. I feel nervous. No, Marta, hello. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. And yeah, check out her music. Amazing. And I think, yeah, I kind of caught a bit of it at Super Boo this year as well. So fantastic. So who else have we got then? Cough RD09 don't. Do you know what? I saw that in Super Booth 2019. I think we all did, that went there. So he just come out, right? That was a long wait, hence the cough. But that's not in the list. Just to sort of refurnish you with the information I gave at the beginning, this list is a finite list. It is not an expanding list. These are the deals available for this week. If what you want or what you are looking for is not in the list, then it's not an offer. But you can buy it anyway. Pop it in your basket, and don't forget to put in a Monotron, one delay, or the synth duo. Right. So I think we've come to that point where is there anything here that anybody wants further demonstration of? I mean, I did skim over the tracker at the beginning. I got completely sort of see, I can't even say the word. It hypnotized me that deeply that I can't say the word hypnotize anymore. By the Subharmonicon. The Monopoly jam at the beginning was kind of cool. We played a little bit with that. The chord mode, we did a bit with the Pro One. We finally got it working. Recapping. We didn't hear any drum sounds, but I guess you all know what a TR-606 sounds like. I don't really need to do that. Akai, so yeah. What do we say? 500 Mania, Poo Ninja. What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about 500 series lunchbox? Because that's what I was playing with whilst I was here. Now that's a lot of money. Don't go willy-nilly buying that stuff in a hurry. I missed the Polyend Tracker, but you did. I'm not going to do it again. I'm scared. I've just got one of these personally, Wagyu, and I love it. It feels great. This is in banana yellow, and it's the Bogdan, I'm going to say it again, Roshinsky. I probably, hopefully, have said that correctly. And it comes with lots of his, so a few of his songs and stuff. And I think you could, if you buy this, you can actually get an EP for free of his music, but you have to register this, then go to his website afterwards. It's not in the box. But it's a different way of working. It's a different sequencer, but it does have capabilities of sample playback and synthesis in there. So as my little tablet spell checked and changed lots of the words, it has vegetable synthesis. So, meaning wavetable, but it's really good. Yeah? See that? And unlike the sort of sequences that we're used to, well, you might be used to, it doesn't go left to right, it goes top to bottom. Now, I know that there is something in here that allows it to be going from left to right. So if that completely freaks you out, you can spin it around. However, I think the whole beauty of this is the fact that it is different and it will get something out from you that's different. I enjoyed this massively. There's also a hidden game in there, which I travelled with Gaz Williams over to Superbooth, and he brought his tracker, and I just looked over with his headphones on. He was actually playing a game. I was like, "What's that?" It's a lawnmower game. So if you get the tracker, you get the game as well, so that when you've had enough and you may want to wind down, you don't have to unplug the device. USB-C. There's no power in it, but that's fine. You can use a power bank, micro SD card for all your projects and samples. It's brilliant. It's bright yellow. I am looking forward to doing some music with it when I get home. So you should too. So that's the tracker. It actually plays any game from the Nintendo. What? Mario. When I get home, then I'm literally having that. Okay, fantastic. So that's really good news. Thank you very much for sharing that. I wish the tracker had full-size jacks. Yeah, but if it had full-size jacks, it would have to be thicker. So actually, you can get adapters. And I would definitely suggest you do that. I really love the concept of the Polyend Tracker. I want to get the tracker cartridge for the Game Boy Advance. Okay, I have a Game Boy Advance. I wouldn't do that, but yeah, go for it, definitely. So thank you, Michael Bell, for that. Well, thank you. It'll do Mario. Brilliant. So that's us rounding off. I think it's just the Keytar then, isn't it? Is that where we've got to? Have we gone? Jeez. Okay. Right. Throw me the box. Somebody throw me the box. Okay. Now, bear in mind, hang on before you throw it, bear in mind, this is behind me. So this is the moment where we've got some real jeopardy in the live stream. If you don't have jeopardy in live stream, it's not a live stream. We've already seen. Okay, and it's an unboxing. So Korg silver box with some green on it. Oh my word. There we go. And I'm going to do this as well. That's how you unbox. Never a fan of unboxing. There was a guy, Jared Poling, Frono's Photo, and he did a sniff thing, which I was a fan of that. Anyway, so I'm opening it up, but we're not enjoying this moment. So if you own a guitar, you often have a bag for your guitar. If you own a Keytar, you never have a bag for your Keytar. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. So, here it is. So this will be available as B stock because I'm going to wreck this. Don't worry, I won't. I'll be tender with it. But there's your going to gigs. Also worthy of note, it's battery powered, so you can take it to open mic nights if you have, before things, get a bit crazy again, and if there's ever that thing going on. You can also put a standard. Is there? I mean, there's guitars over there. I can see them. You probably can't see them because there was a guitar live stream. But is there a? We'll use this one. So here it is, playing out for the live stream. Don't forget, if you don't already do so, to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it. Remember to buy everything in this video, including the Monotron Duo and delay. It's going to be hard to leave this behind, but yeah, Polyend Tracker in yellow, please do. Now this really should be slow slung. I mean, I'm not going to get quite George Duke about this. Is it George Duke that has the sort of does the keyboard? Herbie Hancock. Oh, Chick Corea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, true. However many people have used this in the days. Where's the on button? Yeah, none of this is actually. Okay, bifocals notwithstanding. Yes, we have power. Right, I've turned the volume down. Here is the. Oh my word. So, anybody else bought anything? Tell me what you've been, or what are you excited about? What, any of this stuff? Well, oh. Sorry, Korg, can you not do that? Not put that there. Mind you, I suppose if I have a right angle jack. All right, okay. That is right. Sorry, Korg, I was annoyed at you, but I'm not now. I'm fine, we're over it. We friends again? I think so. Right, okay. I wish I could play that. Maybe I get Timo to play it. You can actually play, can't you? Right. It's, I think, kind of sample based, but. Get in there. I actually don't play guitar that well. Keytars are a weird thing. They really are. There is I think, probably a sort of Keytar haters group as well as there is a Keytar lovers group. I don't know. They're a lot of fun. They're silly, but they also offer the opportunity for a keyboard player to come out from behind a stand. So there's a function, and there's a lot of really good players who actually know what they're doing with the white and black stuff that make them sound good enough. The only other one I've ever tried, apart from the Roland Axe, I think that was a Super Booth, wasn't it? We did some social for that, Lucas and I, 2019. Was a Moog Liberator. Yeah, which is the bit, it's really heavy. I mean, just chunky, big Moog kind of. So you'd have to be quite well built to carry that off. This is very light. I mean, you know, you're not going to injure yourself by carrying this around, but. Light show as well. That's all free. I don't know what else to do with this really, but. What's that doing? Everybody dance. Are we happy with that, guys? Are we satisfied that I've made a complete fool of myself with what could possibly be a really good instrument?
Well, they did at least enjoy your Keytar face.
Oh, I've got a stank face. Excellent. How much is the profit? 198 euros. Go get one. And then, yeah, link yourself to your device. Go in there on the page. And I think we might be at the end of the live stream. What was your favorite part of this live stream? What did you like best? What have you bought? I can't repeat myself, but it's a good thing. Did you buy one of these? Did you buy one of that? Did you buy yourself a tracker? I did. Did you buy yourself a Subharmonicon? That's on my Christmas list. Did you buy yourself a TR-6, an Uno Synth Pro, the Monopoly? It's all here for you at Thomann Synthesizers. Go shop, go buy, happy Christmas, happy Easter, happy holidays. In America, I think it was Black Friday, so it must be close to Thanksgiving, so lots to be thankful for there. If you're in that part of the country, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving, because you'll be on holiday now, right? Okay, so that cat is in pain. Yeah, it was. Okay, orchestral hits, always orchestral hits. Thank you for watching. I think I'm just going to waffle. I could stay here waffling at you. I'm watching some of the stream sort of chats coming through. Favorite part of the live stream was just listening to the synths. Thank you. Sorry you had to listen to me in between. Anyway, I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Thank you very much, Brian. Poo Ninja or Orc hits. So that's, you know, orcs are good. Cool. I think we're done. Let's we'll be getting one of the Behringer clones. Peace. Thank you, Michael Bell. Appreciate your custom. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, enjoy, and perhaps until the next one, just buy stuff. Fuel your gas. Thank you.